Hello everyone, welcome to Competitive Civ League, the number one place to find competitive Civ. I am your host Mafia, and today we have a mid-season match between number 7 Noble and number 12 Faith. Faith will look to play Cosmos, Car, Nifty, Hugo, and Angrygamer, while Noble will look to start Duke, Iczyy, Slasher, and Twizly. Now going into more detail about Noble, they're a new team to join the league this season and have many members with little to no war experience. I expect Iczyy, the most experienced member of Noble, who also has one MVP so far this season, to lead them this war. He is a great overall around player who's played for several teams good and bad in the past. Noble so far is 1-2 to start the season after a 4-2 loss against Latinum, a 4-0 sweep against Noble 2, and a tough nail-biter defeat and a 4-3 loss to Mord, who was hardcore throwing that war. Now Faith, they've had a very rough start for this season. Losing their captain going into Period 1 was a big blow for the team organizationally, and having mostly new players making up the war squad didn't help things. Faith has only won 4 rounds the entire season so far. They're really going to need to regroup and figure out a couple pickups to help their team. Going into this war, I expect Nifty and Car to lead Faith since they're the only bright spots in the team and they have the most experience. Now taking a look at this week's CSL staff predictions, there seems to be a variety of predictions all projecting that Noble will win this war. I would have to agree with this because there's pretty much a shit show at Faith right now. We'll see what happens next with CSL. Alright, we have Iczyy here. He has the Gross S M8, getting some Adren. He's going to spot that one member of Faith. They're going to stay pretty close here to club, rotating to the left. Faith doing a good job there, spraying with their weapons. Not really sure on their scopes. We'll see what Icyy's callouts can do here. It looks like Faith's going to focus on these 2 lower members of Noble here. Icyy now pushing in support from up top. Car's 50 needs to heal. Nifty going to be super aggressive here despite having the 50 next. Don't think that's the smartest move. He's going to get a knock against Icyy. Great job there by him. His teammate getting a knock against Twizly. And that's going to finish off Noble. Alright, so we have 2 members of Noble inside here. A member of Faith pushing. He has an M8. Not really sure his other weapon yet. Noble going for a pinch here. Car coming up to support. A Merv grenade being thrown. It's not going to do much. It's actually going to hurt Nifty big time, and Nifty's going to have to heal. Car doing his best here to hold. He's going to successfully keep Noble back. Now waiting. And it looks like we have Faith pushing this one member of Noble up. They're trying to bait him to the side and damage him with that mine. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. Noble's been kind of a bit isolated. They need to figure out who they want to focus on. Car's doing a great job in holding that so they can't 2v1 on Nifty here. Nifty doing a good job pushing. Car coming in to support, and he's going to get a knock against Twizly. It's now a 2v1 in favor of Faith. Trying to go for the finish there. Not really sure what that one member of Noble is doing now. I guess he's just healing at this point because that's his best option. He needs to be kind of aggressive here. He has a close range combo and won't be able to last very long. And it looks like Faith going in for a pinch scenario here, going with that side guy who goes down. Alright, we have Car here with the scout Mosin. Coming across the river here, missing those shots. We have Noble pushing on 2 angles, pushing Car up. He's going to be got down, and Slasher's going to go down early. Noble in a tough situation here, 2v3. Icyy does have the Mosin. They're doing a decent job, but Nifty's holding his ground. Nifty down to about 50 HP. Car's pretty low. We have Icyy and Slasher here, and Twizly here retreating. Trying to push inside. They're going to find Faith. Faith covering all angles is going to push Icyy back. Mine's going into play. Icyy staying behind there, staying cover. Ooh, and Faith's going to cover and pinch on both sides. He's going to isolate Icyy and that other player. Icyy having some trouble here, not hitting the shots. He's going to get knocked, and it's just Twizly, and he goes down. Nifty here, getting pushed. He's going to get knocked, or he's going to get an early knock here against... Icyy's going to get an early knock there against Saroof.io Gaming. Just Nifty left. In a 1v2 situation. Actually a 1v1 with one man up, down. And then we have this one member of Noble here going to take the victory. Alright, we have Nifty here. Pushing this airdrop. Noble's doing a great job, but they're going to get an early knock against Nifty. It's now 2v3 against Noble. Someone's got an M79. They're going to pinch, pushing on this last member, knocking out another member of Faith. It's now 3v1 for Noble. Nade coming in. They're going to ISO him. Here, Docs. Nifty in a lot of trouble here, getting pressured. There is some randoms third party. Doing everything he can, but that hard cannon's going to knock him out. Only 2 members of Faith are left. Noble doing a good job in pushing here. That hard cannon's making a huge difference. It is legal. It looks like they're going to find another member of Faith here, pushing him into this little bunker container here. And they're going to surround him. And he's going to get a knock against Iczyy. But they're going to finish off Car there. We have a lot of pressure going on around here, trying to figure out who's who. I think that's the last member of Faith. They're doing everything he can, getting pushed hard here by Slasher and Icyy. Icyy here, camping in a bush. We have Faith there in the bottom right. That one member of Noble just kind of sitting and trying to bait him in. Noble coming out of the tree. I think they should have waited a little bit longer. They're going to keep Faith at a distance. Doing a good job spraying. Nade coming in. It's going to separate Faith a little bit. Good job there by Icyy. Taking some damage there from that barrel. They got to avoid those mines. Faith's doing a good job in holding and keeping the separation. Icyy a little bit isolated. And they're going to disengage. Both teams now looking to heal. Both teams look like they're fully recovered here. We'll see what happens. It looks like Noble's going to rotate down here, looking for this longhouse or any leftover loot. Trying to look for a place to hide and camp in again. Oh, and it looks like someone has spotted a member. I think Slasher spotted a member of Faith. Depending if he had the 8x Faith here, pushing up. Oh, and they're going to push on this one member of Noble, getting some crossfire on him. Getting crossfire on 2 of them. He's going to knock out Slasher. Great job there by Faith and great play. Good push. They're going to have that one member of Noble trapped inside. Maybe both of them. Nope, there's 2 Nobles members inside. They're pushing out. Ooh, they might get out. Nope, those nades are going to keep them inside. If they'd pushed just a little bit harder, it could have worked out for them. Icyy's going to go down with that mine.